Na 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 na. Okay. Video time. Hello and welcome to another video where I do video things and that's what I do and I have fun. And today we are going to make a video called drawing my favorite character I ever made, which sounds weird and annoying because I feel like saying it is not quite right, but I am drawing my most favorite character that I ever made. Well, I'm redrawing it. And I say this is my favorite character I ever made because I've probably redrawn this character the most times out of any character. And it's kind of like, I don't know. The idea was pretty good. It was just generally pretty epic. So this is what I am doing. So I started off by just sketching him out. It took me a while. I actually had a few other tries that I didn't actually record or show you. But it took me a while to finally get on a good a drawing, and then I did, and it ended up pretty good. It was kind of rushed because I rush things because I don't ever have enough time, because I always wait, and I'm just like, I'll make a video later, and then it's like I only have the one day, and so I rush it. But it turned out good for being how it was rushed. But anyway, enough of that. This character that is what I'm drawing, his name is Rogbruta, and don't ask me why. It's spelled ROG-BRUTE. Sorry, not E-A. I can't spell. But anyway, the idea is he's like a cursed shadow. Yeah, he's that. He's a shadow that's cursed to roam the land without a shadow cast. I don't know. It's like he is a shadow, so he's got to stay in the shade, or he gets burned alive. It's kind of like a zombie or a ghost or something. You can't be in the light. And so he has all of this armor and cloaks and stuff to shield him, so he can kind of go out in the sun, I guess, a little bit, but he kind of has to stay near the shade. And so that was the idea. I wrote a lot of different story ideas and stuff for this guy, and I never came up with an actual canon one, which is why I say because I make this guy a lot. I make a lot of stories for this guy, so that's why I say he's my favorite character, because I keep trying to recreate him, because I like the character so much, and I never could figure out the good story. One of the stories was that he lived on this island alone, because he was cursed to be a shadow, and he lived here, and then some person got washed up on shore, and that happened and stuff like that. And another one was there was a different main character, and this guy was just in there as kind of like a secondary character, and that was all thing. This is such an old character, I barely remember it all. But basically the whole idea was that he was a shadow and he was cursed, and so he had to stay in the darkness. And that's it. It went through a lot of different iterations. Sometimes he was a good guy, sometimes he was not as good but still kind of a good guy, sometimes he was a bad guy, and I never really came up with exactly what he is, but I kind of just kept trying to. So he had a lot of different iterations of him, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of different ideas, and I still don't have a canon idea for this guy. He kind of just wanders the world alone, cursed to be a shadow for the rest of his life. I guess that could be it. In every story I ever make, he's just there wandering as a cursed shadow and just chilling out there. So that's his. He's cursed to wander through all of my stories alone in the darkness, which is a shame. I still don't know why he was cursed. In one of my stories, he was cursed because he failed a king or a mighty powerful wizard or something. And then another one, he was he was somebody's shadow, I think, and then he turned into a human or something. It's very complicated and all sorts of whack. But I wanted to redraw him because I was kind of feeling I'm not very inspired. So why don't I take ideas from old self and make them into good ideas for my new self? And so I was I'll just redraw some characters, and so I did, and it turned out actually pretty good. While I was drawing it, I was kind of this is all right, I guess. But now that I'm kind of looking at it, it's actually pretty nice. I actually kind of like it. But anyway, the character that is the character, which is this, is almost done. I'm just finishing up the shading. The idea of this guy, it went a long way. It went through a lot of different iterations. It was very complicated and all sorts of stuff. But I really just like the character design and the idea for the guy. So that is it. The final drawing is now here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, don't hit the bell, and enjoy the video. Even if you didn't enjoy the video, I'm sorry. You have to enjoy it. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, check out these other videos, and I'll see you next time.